Hey folks, this is Ardwulf. Welcome. We're going to do an unboxing today. Those of you who follow me on social media may know that I am at Origins 2018. And we have got the piece of loot from Origins 2018. Two pieces actually. I'll show you the first one first, which it does have some bearing. The first one is this, which I've been looking for one of these for a while. So I can't really talk much about that. We're going to do the unboxing of this product, Traveler the Great Rift. This is the new product from Mongoose Publishing. For their second edition of Traveler. This is the Mongoose second edition. What version of Traveler this is in the grand scheme of Traveler, don't ask me. I don't know. This is a cool product. This covers the Great Rift in the Third Imperium setting, and it contains no less than 5 sectors. Now, it comes in a box. It's a box set. Don't know what the interior components look like yet. But it's a pretty cool looking item. It's from Mongoose Publishing and Studio 2, who apparently handle the printing and stuff. They are actually the people representing Mongoose at Origin. So the box is interesting. It's got like a partial top, and I'm not a huge fan of that, but otherwise the box feels pretty sturdy. So let's bust it open and see what we have. There will be further video on the subject of Origins 2018. I will definitely do a wrap video after the convention is over. That may or may not hit on Sunday. It is Thursday night as I record this. I'm not sure when you guys will see it. I will upload it right away, but might not be till Friday morning. So we got the lid. It's quite a sturdy box, but again, it's this weird partial lid. We have a map. So there's a pile of maps in here, and these are pretty big. These seem a little bigger. They're on quite thin, very glossy stock. This is the Touchstone Sector, which is, as I recall, mostly Aslan space, and now I can't get it folded back up. As usual, I'm probably not going to bust the maps out, but I will point out that one of the backs is back printed with this particular system, which is detailed in the box quite heavily. We have another one of these. So this is the Rift Sector. And on the back of that, we have the Corridor Sector. They're a little floppy. I'd call them floppy, but they're nice. And they're poster-sized maps, and they seem a little oversized. I don't know if this stuff's printed in the UK or not. Mongoose Publishing is based out of the UK. We can see down here, here's the Great Rift, and like I said, we have 5 sectors in this box all along this corridor. So there's 2 more. So we have 3 maps, all of which are back printed. So we got 5 sectors in that one system. Now we got a ribbon of some kind in here. This is very fancy. The ribbon is affixed in the box, and we got a bunch of books. So, we have Book 1, The Great Rift. Now, this covers, as I recall, to the extent that Mongoose Traveler does sectors, which means they give you all the data for the sector, and then they highlight certain worlds in each subsector. So we have, in this book, we have some unique features of the Great Rift. There are certain areas where jump doesn't quite work as it usually does. Those of you who are familiar with Traveler will know what that means, but doesn't behave in the normal way. This book, Book 1, The Great Rift, has 2 sectors, Corridor and the Rift Span Reaches. The Rift Span Reaches are not the corridor with the sector with the island subsectors in them. I'm not sure if that's in here or not. This is the Rift Sector. So this has the new and old islands subsectors. Some of you may recall those subsectors from the classic Traveler Adventure Trillion Credit Squadron. These books are full color. They're on a pretty typical RPG product stock for nowadays. They have these sort of orthographic deck plans of a lot of different ships in there. The books are full color. They're very nice. Mongoose, since the first... so lots of folks will think Mongoose Publishing and they'll think sloppy printing and bad graphics, and man, they've come a long way, because this is really nice looking. And I've leafed through these, but just grabbed it. We've got some vehicles in here. One of the interesting things about Mongoose Traveler is, I think, that the core book does actually not have the vehicle construction system in it. I think that's correct. I'm not sure. So this is the book 3 is the Touchstone and Afawahisa sectors. That's an Aslan sector. So we have those sectors fully developed in here, and they look like 120-page books, 104. They're all about the same size. This one looks about the same, 112. This feels a little thicker. This is the first one. This is 128. The days of you needing to, as a publisher, needing to make your book conform to the 16-page signatures are over. And this is book 4. This is non-sector stuff. This is the Deep Space Exploration Handbook. And in here we have, I haven't really looked at this at all, we have some rules and stuff for deep space explorations and conducting surveys. Here is something that has been hard to find in Traveller up to now. Stars and interstellar phenomena, where they talk about how black holes and neutron stars and all that kind of stuff behave. Interstellar clouds, protostars, and T Tauri stars. Those of you who play Elite Dangerous might find those familiar. Novas and supernovas. That shouldn't happen very often, but it only really needs to happen once in a campaign. Stars and substellar objects, star sizes and jump shadow. Things like black holes throw a different jump shadow. Anomalies, rogues, and other objects. So we got like rogue bodies. Here is an expanded star system creation system. The core book just has the standard Traveller scope of system generation, where you're only generating the main world in a given system. And this gives you a bunch more information. And it looks, at a glance, like it's kind of clean, where it's not like super in-depth, like the Mega Traveller star system creation could be sometimes. High Guard, Deep Space Exploration. So this is a rules to add into High Guard, which is a supplement for the Mongoose 2nd edition Traveller. So these are things you can put in your ships. And then here's Jane's Guide to Starships of Exploration with some ships. There's a utility boat. There's a hostile environment exploration vessel. These are jump-capable vessels. A long-range scout message boat. I think that this ship has appeared somewhere else. And every one has deck plans. It's pretty nice. These aren't the kind of deck plans where you can like move miniatures around on them, but at least you can get to see the layout, and you can hand this to your players. So there is, if you want to do an exploration type campaign, there is a lot of stuff in here. And the Rift in general adjoins a lot of space that is not fully developed or colonized or anything like that. So there's a lot of room here. You could get years of campaign play out of this set. There's a big chunk of books, and we've got 3 big poster size maps. So, let me get all this back in here. The Great Rift. I may do more Traveller stuff. If you would like to see more Traveller stuff, please do mention it in the comments. This is one of my favorite RPGs. I've been getting the bug again. So we may see more Traveller stuff in the immediate future. But in the meantime, watch for more Origins-related videos from me. Thanks for watching.